June 29th, another beautiful day. I don't care what my friends say about not talking about the weather. It's too hot, but it's beautiful. Let's go right into Venezuela here because we've been talking about its foreign policy. I just think it's really where our Achilles heel is and where we're going to have some real problems. But did you see what happened down there? You want to talk about a joke? You know, we've been talking about how this country that has some of the greatest oil reserves in the world, if not the best, is starving their people, keeping all medicine from them. People are rioting on a daily basis. And all the government does is deal drugs. Well, yesterday, we see a helicopter or a film of a helicopter circling over, wherever it was, Caracas in Venezuela for like 2 hours, supposedly dropping a couple of grenades down on there, and then kind of runs away, and then suddenly some TV star comes on with some guys in masks behind them, I assume they're guys, and says we should stand up against the government. What a setup by this guy Maduro. This guy, President Maduro, is such a joke. He's so out of it. I have to assume it's all a fake. I mean, think about it. How can a government allow a helicopter to cruise around overhead for 2 hours dropping grenades that don't blow up? You're telling me they couldn't get an Air Force jet up there to blow them out? You tell me there were no handheld missiles that their army could bring up to take them out, or a tank could take them out with, or somebody? For 2 hours, and the guy just kind of gets away. I think they're still looking for him. How'd they not blow him out of the air? What's really the concern about Venezuela, and the reason I keep bringing it up, is it's right down the road from us. It's south from here. Their government deals drugs like crazy. That drug dealing reverberates through South America, Central America, Mexico, up to us. They're making their money doing that. And who are the enablers of the Venezuelans but the Cubans? They're in there all dealing with one another. The Venezuelans used to give the Cubans a lot of oil. The Cubans gave the Venezuelans medicine, and under the Hugo Chavez regime, and Chavista kind of worked a little bit because gas was so expensive. Oil, I'm sorry, was so expensive. But what's going on? You're starving your people. You're killing your people. You're now trying to set up local gendarmes where instead of having elected councils, you're going to have, they're calling them councils, elected representatives, you're going to have councils that just decide who's guilty and who's not and who runs anything. And meanwhile, you got a helicopter cruising overhead, and you don't think there are going to be refugees blowing out of there one day if this doesn't come to a successful conclusion, or a satisfactory conclusion, not successful, satisfactory. It's gonna reverberate through to us. That's why it's so important. That's why we should keep an eye on it, and also think about it. When you can't eat, when you can't even get toilet paper, when you can't get medicine, when you have to go out and barter to another country to hope you get some bread to bring home with you, and you have this government doing this kind of stuff to you, and you're right down the road from the United States, you don't think that's going to affect us? It will. It's a lot closer than all the other places over the Middle East. Peace.